The next item I'm going to discuss is the quick reference document. If you take a look at the quick reference document and open it, it says fast overview. You have specific steps or you have specific tasks that are listed for your SAM. This item gives you the opportunity. Again, this is not the exact item, but this is a very direct parallel to the items that you will be completing in this module. It says open and save the database, so it gives you a general idea. So it kind of guides you in a way. When you create relationships, it's specifying what table to open. It's using the correct syntax. It's using camel case for the naming, and it's giving you directions, kind of guidelines on what you can do. When you go to create a custom form, it says open blank form, add combo boxes, add calculated fields. Thus far, you would have to know what a combo box is. That information is provided to you inside of your textbook when you're doing your text chapter and completing your other assignments. Again, this is an element that allows you to get some quick assistance just if you need help looking at specific things. Here, there were some labels that were specified or some properties that are specified, so they kind of give you the highlight there. Also stuck common fixes. So here, one of the items, and this is just kind of to help you as well. It says lines won't draw. It gives you here calculated field shows error. Verify the field names have the actual brackets on them. Some of you have been getting these errors. So done. You're setting your tab order. So this acts as a kind of quick reference. Not only do you kind of look and see if I've done the right thing, they added a checklist to it as well. So that's another document that's been added as an enhancement. I've added these. They're downloaded for all, so I'm uploading them. I've uploaded them for 5 and 6. I'll upload them for the rest of the modules, so all of the modules will have this as a reference. Okay. Oh, sorry. The next item I'd like to discuss is the Module 6 Student Guide. And it says the Module 6 Master Document. They may be named differently as I was brainstorming to actually have those items complete. This will kind of be a baseline from the quick reference document, but it goes many steps further and takes a whole lot of work to ensure that you are following along. So here, it just kind of provided a color legend. I'll go back and update it if I need to. It gives you the concept and the syntax. That's the rules that's associated with items. And it went ahead and provided the common fixes that you can reference at the top of this document instead of the bottom. So it's giving you very specific instructions and guidance as to what needs to be done. So here, you notice where your quick reference document had a open starting database, but it didn't go that far and tell you where to click. Here it says enable content if prompted. So again, if you get an enable content, that security bar across the top, here they have videos listed, but the video refers to the Microsoft Access Help. And that's included inside of Microsoft Access that I've discussed earlier. So I hope I still have the database open. And I'll kind of have to bring it down a little bit so you can see. I'm going to click on Help. And that's that security risk button. So it says yellow, but mine is red. I'm going to try to bring this down and maximize it so you can see where the help is and how to use this in alignment. So it says enable content in the help section. So I'm on Microsoft Access. I'm on the help tab. I know I'm in another database. I went here first because for the contact support before I went to the show training, because sometimes it looks like it needs to connect and it gives an error, or it could be my Wi-Fi. So help here. And there's another part of this video in the class, but it says enable. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, my screen, because I've minimized it. I'll have to give it up for you. So when we have enable content, active content types in your file, so see a list. So you have the ability to do the search here. There's another item that I've selected enable content, since enable content was the item that was in the box that told me video. So again, I'm in Microsoft Access, and this applies to any application, not just to Access. So I selected enable content here, went to show more. So you'll see a number of options that will be provided to you so that you can actually learn more information. Some of them will be videos, some of them will be articles. And again, remember, links change all the time. This is information is inside of Microsoft. So if the links aren't active, then you have the ability to ensure that you know where to go to get the items. Okay. So I'm just going to minimize this in case I need, or I'm going to close help in case I need the database again. I'll close it. Minimize it here. I just want to minimize the database. So here in this item, excuse me. So that was just number 2. So you have a task, and within that task, you have multiple different steps that's associated with the items. Again, when you start the document, it'll tell you what the database is saved as. And again, this is our case 1 example database that will parallel your SAM items that you have to submit. So here it says only task is 8, total steps 92. It may take you not 92. What those steps account for is the steps inside of each task. So it says it's fixed, the yellow bar, exact file name is required. So again, if something doesn't match or can't be uploaded. Here I do have a reference to images. You do not have those images as of yet. I will post when those, or if those images will be available. And the reason for that is because I provided the answer key database. So the answer key database that I provided should provide the additional support without having to manually do those images. So again, it's the same amount of task that you had for the prior item, just additional detail. Okay, I'll close this one. So that's your student guide. And then you have the answer key database. Let's see if this will open for me. So it's the Tech Tutors database. Asking me to, I'll stop here and then I'll pick up here for this one. So I'll conclude it and then I'll start the next video, the part 3 on the answer database.